This is Computer Integrated Manufacturing Activity 212 Mass Property Analysis, Model 4, the pipe support. We are going to be modeling this in Fusion, so let's go ahead and look at our overall dimensions on this object. The overall dimensions of height is 65, width is 100, and the depth is 50. So let's go ahead and get started in Fusion. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and save this object as 212 Model 4. You don't have to put the pipe support on there, but you can if you want to. Make sure it's in your 212 folder in CIM. Next thing I need to do is make sure my document settings are correct. This one is actually drawn. If we look at the instructions, it will tell you that it is actually drawn in millimeters for this stuff. So let's go back into Fusion here and let's get this set up correctly. We want to change this to custom millimeters. Custom millimeters, but it is in pounds, so we want to make sure we are in pounds because we are working in pounds on our calculations. Next thing I want to do is create a component. Oops, up here at the top, sorry. It is going to be Model 4. And I will click OK to that. Making sure again that my radio button's on. I can expand this to start to see the different things show up as I'm working my way through. Going to go ahead and create a box. That box is going to be on the front surface, starting at the origin. Again, 65 millimeters in height, 100 millimeters in width, and a depth of 50. Click on my home view. When I look back at this, I've got two notches, one big notch on this side, one big notch on the left side. They do not give me the exact dimensions of that, but I know that from here, this front edge to the center of the circle is 15 millimeters, and then from the center of the circle to the next edge is another 15 millimeters, so that's 30. The depth down that this goes is 65 millimeters, and then we have to take away this 15 for this surface right here, which would make that 50. So it's 30 by 50. So I'm going to go back into Fusion, create a new sketch here on the front surface. Using my rectangle tool, I'm going to start in the upper left corner. I'm going to come down 50 millimeters by 30. I'll click to place that. Come over here to the other side. Come back. I'm going to go 50 down, 30 wide. Again, I'll click to place that. I can finish my sketch. I need to know how far back to go. So it tells me that the overall width of this, or depth, excuse me, is 50, but I've got 15 for this upright piece here. So 50 minus 15 gives me 35. So I'm going to extrude these to back negatively for a distance of negative. I want to make sure you see that I'm saying negative 35 millimeters. Change that to 35. So it's negative 35. That's important that you see that, and click OK. All right, so I've got this part done, the two notches. I need to take this little lip off right here. It is 46 from the back edge all the way out to this front edge. You can't tell it, but it's showing you that right there. 46, so 50 minus 46 leaves me with 4. So on the top edge, on the front here, I'm going to go make a rectangle that comes from the top edge to that corner there. I'm going to finish my sketch, and I'm going to extrude that negative 4. So it goes back in 4, like that. Next, I've got a circular slot here that's a 12 millimeter radius. It's centered, and it starts 25 millimeters up from the surface here. So go ahead, we're going to create a new sketch on this front surface. Again, it's a 12 millimeter radius or 24 millimeters in diameter. Excuse me. I'm going to horizontally or vertically align it with this midpoint here. So I want to make sure you see when I come down here, I'm going to hold down my shift key And when I find the midpoint triangle right there, I am going to click on that, and now it aligns that vertically with the center point above. Move that out of the way. And lastly, I need to dimension from this surface to the center point, and that is 25 millimeters up. Double check. Yep, 25. Perfect. So next, I need to make the slot, so I'm going to go get my rectangle tool. Again, I want to make sure that when I come across here, I have that blue X. So I'm going to, as long as I've got the blue X, I'm good to go. So I'm going to click on that, bring it down until it comes over here, and I get the blue X on the right side here. I'll click there. I'm going to come up and grab my tangent tool, click on the left line, then my circle, then the right line, and then my circle. And now I'm connected all together. It's all turned black, which is perfect. I'm going to finish my sketch. Go to my home view. I'm going to extrude the two semicircles and the rest of the slot. Drag them backwards. I can drag them back out the back, or I can change my extent type to all and click OK. At this point, I've got everything except for the 4 holes to put in. So I've got 2 holes that are 12 millimeters in diameter. They're 15 millimeters back to the center point and 15 millimeters from the edge to the center point. So create a new sketch on this surface. 2 holes that are 12 millimeters in diameter. Hole number 1, hole number 2, again 12 millimeters. I'm going to horizontally align them together so they'll stay together. Hit escape. So now they'll move up and down together, but not left and right. Going to dimension D on my keyboard. Left edge to the center point is 15. Right edge to the center point, again 15. And from the front to the center point is 15 as well. And because these are horizontally aligned, it automatically locked the other one in for me. Go ahead and finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude these 2 holes out the bottom. Again, extent type is going to be distance. It's going to be changed to all. 2 more holes to put in. These 2 holes right here are 2 holes at 10 millimeters. 15 millimeters from the back of this front edge that we just created. And they are down from the, sorry, they're not down from the top. They are, I'm not seeing that dimension. Oh, right here. 15 millimeters to the center point down. So 15 from the front, 15 from the top. 10 millimeter hole. So new sketch on this right surface here. 10 millimeter hole. Dimension it. 15 down to the center point. 15 back from the front edge that we just created. Finish my sketch. Go to my home view. I'm going to extrude this all the way through the other side so I can change it to extent type from distance to all. Click OK. I've got my 4 holes now. Last thing I need to do are these 2. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. I've got all fillets. There are 4 of them, are 15 millimeters radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I'm going to go to my fillet tool. Click on the top left, top right, front left, those corners. I have 4 edges that I found. I want them to be 15 millimeters. Notice it says 15 millimeters now. Go ahead and click OK. And the last thing on the drawing part is chamfers are 45 degrees, 15 millimeters by 15 millimeters. So that means they're equal distant. So I'm going to go to Modify, Chamfer, click on the top front left, top front right one, change it to 15 millimeters. They are equal distance here, so that's going to be the end of that. That is my drawing. Now I need to change the properties on it, so I'll open up my Bodies folder, right-click on Bodies, change Physical Material. This material is soft yellow brass, so I'm going to go to my B's after aluminum. Oops, it's a little too far. Looking for brass. Here we go. Soft yellow brass right there. Drag it, drop it. Click Close. Nice bright yellow looking thing. Right click on materials or the body again, and go down to properties, and you'll see that it has changed everything and it's giving you your calculations for that. So go ahead and click OK to that. Save your document. Again, don't worry about user saved. And that completes the fusion modeling of 212 model number 4.